Volumes of right rectangular prisms and right rectangular pyramids. Now, given these two figures here, there's a special relationship that exists between a prism on the left and the pyramid on the right, given that they have the same length and width and height. The volume of a prism is length times width times height. Now, the volume of a pyramid is length times width times height divided by 3. So the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 that of the volume of a prism. So 3 of these pyramids is equal to 1 of these prisms. So let's look at an example now applying the volume formula. So length times width times height divided by 3. Now the length is 8, the width is 7, and the height is 11. So 8 times 7 times 11 is 616. And then if I divide that by 3, I get 205.3 rounded to 1 decimal place. Now the units for volume are always cubed, so we write this as centimeters cubed. Now if we look at the example here, we have no diagram provided, so we will have to provide one ourselves. And we're actually not also given the height, we're given the slant height. So let's have a look. A square pyramid has a slant height of 25 centimeters and a base length of 14 centimeters. What is the volume? So if I draw the base here now, a square bottom, and then the sides, I'll write down 14 and 14 because where it's a square. Now because the slant height is 25, that goes along here along the side of the object. That is 25. Now because the volume formula requires the height, which is down the center of the object, we're going to need to calculate that. And we can apply the Pythagorean theorem to help us find the height by creating this little right triangle here. So we're trying to find this height, and if we look at the base of this pyramid here, we see that it's 14. So because the height goes down in the center, then the bottom of the right triangle we create is actually 7. So now applying our formula, it's h squared equals the hypotenuse squared, subtract the leg squared. So 25 squared is 625, and 7 squared is 49. Then subtracting those, we get 576. Now to find the height, we need to find the square root of 576. So using our calculator, we can figure out that the square root is 24. So now we're able to use our formula for volume. Length times width times height divided by 3. Now the length and width are both 14 because it's a square bottom. Now the height is the height we just found, 24. So if I go 14 times 14 times 24, it's 4,704. Divide that by 3 now, we get 1,568, and it'd be centimeters cubed.